Shalom Aleichem and Baruchim Habayim. Moshe Lagnado here speaking under the auspices of Kollel, Baruch Avat Yisrael in Southern California, and Sha'rei Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. This week, Parshat Ki Teitze La Milchama Al Oivecha, when you will go out to war against your enemies. There is something strange in the first pasuk. It's talking about the nation of Israel going out to war. Shouldn't it read Ki Teitzu La Milchama, when you in plural will go out to war, not in the individual, in the singular? Why does the Torah feel it necessary to talk in the singular when it's discussing a national mitzvah, halachot which apply to many people? If I could share with you a story which I think will answer this problem. My friends, my Rosh Shiva, Reb Simcha Wasserman, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, was invited to a Chabad wedding. And he was excited to attend, and he went. He went, and he arrived at his table. And at his table, there were many rabbis. Lubavitch, Chabad, is very cosmopolitan. They invite everybody. So there at the table were conservative rabbis, reform rabbis, reconstructionist rabbis, and one European rabbi, whose name was Rabbi Magnan, was the head of the reform movement in Southern California. Rabbi Magnan looked at Rabbi Wasserman, Zecher Tzadik Livracha, in disdain. He said, "Rabbi, you are a misnaged, you are a mitnaged." What is a mitnaged? They are people who are anti-Hasidim, anti-Chabad. Rabbi, your father was a mitnaged, you're a mitnaged. What are you doing here at this wedding? And the Rosh Shiva smiled and answered, "Yes, you're right. I am a misnagid. But you should also know, I'm a student of the Chafetz Chaim. And my father was a student of the Chafetz Chaim." Rabbi Magnan said, "So what?" He says, the Chafetz Chaim says, the nation of Israel is like an army. The army has many different forces within it. You have the Navy, you have the amphibious force, you have the Marines, you have the SEALs, you have the paratroopers. Rabbi Magnan was not understanding where this discussion was going. He said, when we go to war, Rabbi Wasserman said, we need all the forces to battle together. When we fight assimilation, when we fight evil, we have to use all the power which at our disposal to fight them. Lubavitch are comparable to the paratroopers. When there is the enemy territory which is not yet infiltrated by the army, they come down to prepare for the invasion. They go to no man's land, where there's no Torah, no mitzvot, and they prepare the land, the people, for Torah, for mitzvot. Then comes the army, and they may be compared to the yeshiva students. Then comes the officers, and they open up kollelim and yeshivot, and Torah starts to bloom from a desolate land. So we Jewish people are an army, and we have many facets in the army, and together we will be able to be successful and victorious over any power which is against us. But we have to fight as one. Rabbi Magnan looked at the Rosh Shiva and said, "Marvelous, beautiful. Tell me, Rabbi, what part of the army am I and my movement?" And the rabbi smiled and said, "Rabbi Magnan, in every army there are deserters." My friends, that was the end of the conversation. But my friends, even the deserters could come back. Nobody is shunned. Everybody could do tshuva. And that is the month of Elul and Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Even though we may have deserted the cause, we can always come back. Shuvu banim, return my sons, return home. Bezrat Hashem, this year we should have a fabulous year, a year of blessing in our homes, in our communities, in our countries, and maybe in the world. Bezrat Hashem, everybody should have a Shabbat Shalom.